We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Cook up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, it's Cook. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Just keeping it. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Hurts changing up the play. Here's Swift. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Swift again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins from 19 yards away. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Rodgers now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, wide open, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now Rodgers. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On play action, now Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Room past the 35. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Jets first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. converged on his man and broke the play up.
On second down, Cook. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
26.
Now Rodgers to throw on second down. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
First down, Jets.
88. Side. Go to 50. Go to 50. Hey, you block over the
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Taking in left side. It's Wilson. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
26.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook from 6 yards away. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other. Fighting through, and he's got space. He's still barreling through. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
73. 73.
Once again, it's Swift. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run right here with Swift. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
On first down, Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
A gain of 16 yards.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now they'll shift things around. On third and long, it's Rodgers. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time